It is time to begin the brand new Arsenal career mode in FIFA 23. A massive thank you to the EA Creator Network. I've been able to get my hands on the game early and I cannot wait to begin. We're going to start off here and play as a real manager. This is a new feature in FIFA 23 career mode. It means you can pick and choose between real managers or you can still create your own manager. Not every manager has their real face, which is a little bit of a shame. But most of them, especially in the top leagues, do. Unfortunately, it seems like Mikel Arteta does not have his real face, so maybe I should put myself in. I mean, it does make more sense, doesn't it? I am taking over as manager. I'm sorry, Mikel, you've done a fantastic job getting Arsenal somewhat back up there, at least a little bit more competitive than we were a couple of years ago. We're fighting for that top four this season in real life, and that's exactly what I'm going to do as I take over today. It doesn't seem like there's too many changes here. Wow, I've got a very flashy beard, haven't I? Look at that. Yeah, it looks very similar to last year's game. So let me just go ahead and put together a somewhat similar looking avatar to me. I'll make him as gorgeous as I can. Obviously, I've gone with the cap and we've changed the beard up a little bit. Looking through the outfit area here, it doesn't look very different. I'm not going to lie to you. I've gone with a suit jacket and a nice shirt there. We'll go ahead and adjust that in just a second. I want to put some black casual trousers on. Then we've got accessories. We're going to go with the black tie. I think, although maybe a red tie would look... It is Arsenal after all. Does that look better? It's very... I don't know. Simeone, a little bit. I almost see a little bit of Pochettino there if I went with the black tie. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to go with the black tie. Why not? And then for shoes, wow, we really have the exact same shoes. Unbelievable. Right, okay. That is the manager created. Let's take a look at the board expectations. So a high domestic success, high continental success. Brand exposure is critical. Financially, it's medium, so that's not too bad. Youth development, high. We've got a transfer budget of $101 million. We're obviously going to be changing to pounds. And the club worth is $2 billion. Okay then, well of course, we will be spending money throughout this career mode, but we will not be doing that from the start because I will be disabling the transfer window. We're going to go with whatever we've got. Whatever the team is in this build of FIFA, it is an early build, so I'm hoping it's extremely up to date, but whatever's there, I'm taking, and I'm taking them all the way to January as it is, and then maybe we can bring some players in. I'm going to disable international job offers. We're, of course, going to go on to strict negotiation strictness. We don't want a financial takeover. We do want European competition enabled, but let's just double check that we're in the Europa League, the far superior league to the Champions League. Let's all be honest. And we have the correct group. Nice. We've got PSV, Bodo Glimt, and Zurich. So that is good. I can't wait to play those games, actually, to get some of the rotational players into the squad. Let's go ahead and switch up to sterling pounds. And there we go, guys. We are loading into FIFA 23 career mode for the first time. And we can go ahead and meet the squad. Before we meet the squad, of course, we do need to pick a pre-season tournament. Oh my god, Napoli FC, what a badge. We've got 3 unlicensed Italian clubs in this one. I think we'll skip that one. Should we go with... I mean, technically, you just want to go with the one that's got the most money, right? But I'm going to go with the European Shield here. It's the middle option, you know, the medium amount of money. It's still a good amount, and obviously we're not going to be spending that right away anyway. So there we go. We're into the hub. It has changed just a little bit. There's a few things that have moved around. For example, you've got your inbox in the top right corner now. So we've got the usual emails that you're welcomed into the club to see. Most of it's a load of rubbish. I don't want to go off scout reports. I want to do my own scouting. Here's the vision and expectations. We'll go through everything very shortly, including all of the objectives. We've got a youth academy report. Let's take a look at this really quick. God, we're going to have to go through all of these tutorial pages, aren't we? So we've got Harrison Guy. Wow, his potential is mad. We've got Oman from Slovenia. We've got Tshabalabalabalabala from South Africa. Very good potential. Ibrahim from Egypt. Not such a good potential. Same as Oman. I mean, to be fair, it's not going to happen, lads, I'm afraid. And then we have Logan Lambert. Lambert. I've just realised they've got different shirts in their pictures. This guy's got like a yellow and blue shirt. That's really strange. But again, very good potential. And actually, he's 71 rated, which is very, very decent. But of course, very early days. We don't know what we're going to be doing with the Youth Academy. And there is confirmation of the pre-season tournament. So, what's the first thing we want to do? I think we take a look at the objectives. Manager rating has changed to, well, it's called popularity rating now. You don't actually see the number in the top left until you come into the objective screen. It's just basically a bar. You want to keep that as green as possible, of course. So youth development, oh dear, within 2 seasons sign 4 youth players. Play them in 20 games. Okay. I don't like those ones too much. It's kind of forcing you into making decisions that you wouldn't normally make, but we'll have a look at it. Brand exposure, get 10 wins. Is that it? 10 wins and sign 3 players born in North America. Oh my God, I just hate these ones. Okay, we're signing Canadians, guys. Continental success, win the Europa League. That's fair enough. They want me to get a top 4 position in the Premier League and win the FA Cup. Okay. And then financially increase my club worth within 3 seasons by 25%. That's just going to happen. So I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of uneasy about the 3 players born in North America. Of course, I'm going to be learning with you guys how strict is it going to be? If I fail one of these critical priority ones, is that it? Am I gone? Or is it going to be a bit more lenient this season? Because this was our downfall in last year's game, remember? The objectives were ridiculous. It just means I'm going to have to sign a couple of players that I wouldn't normally want to, but they can be just reserve players, can't they? As long as they're from North America, just get that one ticked off. But I'm not particularly pleased about that one. Anyway, let's go ahead and meet the squad. I'm a big fan of the changes to the menu here. It does look a lot neater. So we have a very good and very young squad this season. We've, of course, got our brand new signing, Jesus, up front, 83 rated. We then got Captain Erdegaard, 84 rated in behind. Martinelli on the left, 78 rated. I'm sorry, you're telling me Saka is 4 ratings higher than him? I think if Saka's 82, Martinelli should be 81, 80, maybe. But very good forward players. We've got Xhaka and Partey in midfield. I think Xhaka being 79 is a travesty as well. Gabriel and Saliba as the main partnership in defence, with Zinchenko on the left. Ben White on the right. Don't think I'm going to be going with that. I think instantly I'm going to put Tomiyasu in. And I think Ben White is going to have to rotate in with Gabriel and Saliba. Although I might give Ben White a go at right back. It might be all right. And then we've got Ramsdale, one of the highest rated players on the team this season. Deserved? I think he's a very good goalkeeper, but I wouldn't put him on the same level as Saka in his position, you know. But anyway, we've got Nketiah, 73, Smith Rowe, 80, Vieira, 77. That's a good rating for him. Lokonga, 75, Turner, 77, White, 79, and Tierney, 81. There's going to be a big debate, I think. Not in real life. I think Zinchenko deserves to start, but in FIFA, you're probably going to go with Tierney, aren't you? Purely because of the disgusting pace they've given Zinchenko. 68! What is that? Makes me a bit sick. I'm going to go with Zinchenko. It's not about pace in career mode, all right? Famous last words. We've got El Neni, Cedric, Holding, Nelson. A couple of players that aren't going to make it. Idaho, Cozier, Dubry, Souza, Serjan. Hein could be a decent player in the future, maybe. Smith, probably not going to make it. But of course, new player Marquinhos looks like an absolute bargain at 3 million, doesn't he? And he will definitely be used, especially in the Europa League. So that is the first team squad. But let's take a look and see who we've got on loan. Let's go in the squad hub here and just double check who is on loan, who's going to come back next season. So we've got Okonkwo and Runarsson. We've got Tavares. He's been given a 74 rating. Ouch. Okay. Rekic, however you say his name, Clark, Trusty, Pablo Mari, no one there that interests me. I mean, Norton Cuffy, though, definitely one on the radar for me. I think in a couple of seasons he will play. Maitland-Niles, nah, I don't think so. Ale Biosu, I haven't actually heard too much about him before. And then Flores, I do think we could potentially get him into the team every now and again eventually. He's at Real Oviedo as well, which is cool. And then we've got Aziz, of course, very good player. Patino, definitely one to watch out for. If you watched my MGH United career mode, you'll know I'm a big fan of Patino. When he comes back, we'll get him in the team. Pepe, is his time up at Arsenal? Probably. I feel like it's one of those signings that everyone talks about how it's failed, but when you look at his numbers, he's actually not done too bad. So I don't know. We'll make a decision nearer the time. And then John Jules again, out on loan. But Balogun as well. He'll be coming back next season for sure. So it's a good squad. Is it good enough to win the Premier League in the next season or two? No. I think season 1, Champions League football is a must. Top 4. Next season, build the squad up a little bit more, cover a few more positions, go again, try and get far into the Champions League. I'm talking like quarterfinal, semi-final, maybe really push for a Premier League title. But then season 3, if we don't win the Premier League or the Champions League in that season, I'm going to be very disappointed. Time now to get into training. I don't think anything's changed in regards to the training system. You still need to get, well, an A, really, in every training drill, and then you can simulate the rest. And they will always get an A. I kind of wish it wasn't like that. I wish you could just simulate it and it could go up to an A. But then I guess no one would ever actually play them. So I'm going to go through every single drill once. Obviously, I'm not going to show you that. I will always try and get at least a B. But if I don't get an A every time, I'm not going to cry over it. I love this drill. This is one of my favourites. Mainly because it's really easy. You can't really fail that one, can you? So easy. Oh, we've got 2 players in the middle now. Oh no, what will I do? Just keep passing it, I guess. It's so easy. They should be sliding and trying to make things a little bit more difficult, shouldn't they? I did have to take an extra touch twice, though. So, you know, it's not maybe the easiest thing ever. I don't actually need to do another one, so can we just, like, you know, get over this one? Right, there you go. We have 3 A's to start off with. Yes. And that is another 3 A's. And I haven't had to retry a single one yet, so far, so good. I am starting to now get to the point where we have some of the training drills already done, and I'm only having to do 1 or 2, so we're making some really good progress here. We should be getting into our first game soon. I think we've got 1 last training session. Here we go. Have we done them all? Yes. All A's as well. I think there's only 1 training drill I didn't get an A in, and it was really difficult because they gave me Zinchenko in the box, and I had to win headers against Saliba and Partey, and it was impossible. But anyway, pretty much all of them A's, and now we're going into our first game, and I think this is going to give me an opportunity to try out the brand new feature, which is playable highlights. So we'll go ahead and give this a go. Play match, and then skip through this. It should be, there we go, play highlights. So what that means is it's going to throw up random scenarios and you just play them. I can go attack only, or I can do all of it. Obviously, I'm going to go with all of it. However, do I want to change up the squad? No, I want to try my first team against Augsburg. So let's go ahead and do this now. I haven't played highlights since the early stages of the closed beta, so let's see if it's any better. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It was a bit rough around the edges. It gave me the same scenarios over and over again. I'm hoping it's a little bit better. So here we go. Crossing opportunity for Arsenal. Saka, for some reason, is at right back. So now we've just got to score without losing the ball. Here we go. Saka over the top for Jesus. And just like that, it's a fail. We lost the ball. Into the next highlight. So they have a solo run. I've got Saliba to defend this. Come on. Try and get slide tackle in. Oh, no. Oh, my God, I couldn't switch. Pull out the keeper. Yes, Ramsdale. Clear your lines. And they failed to do it. See, look, it's basically the same situation, but for us this time. I hope that they can add a bit more variety. But here we go. Jesus should have the pace to get through here. We do have Saka making a run, but I'm going to go solo. Oh, dearie me. Okay, then. We have a corner for Augsburg here. And I'm sure they're going to be aiming for one of their big centre-halves. Let's see what they can do from this. Corner comes in. Head out, Martinelli. Nice. And that's just it. They won't have a chance to score. Wait, what? What? They lost the ball. What? I literally tackled them. I'm so confused right now. I didn't tackle them. I took possession of the ball with the header, right? I guess technically I didn't have control of the ball, though. Okay, then. We might be losing our first game. Thankfully, it's just a pre-season tournament and doesn't matter. But here goes Thomas Partey running forwards. He's going to move over to the right side here. Give it to Jesus. Back to Partey. Back to Jesus again. Could this be our first goal? It is. It's such an ugly goal. But I will take it. Jesus. There he is. He scored. I think he's calling his mum. I think that's the story. He calls his mum when he scores. And here we are. The celebrations of the Arsenal fans as we equalise in a pre-season tournament. We're going to get a crossing opportunity here to win the game potentially with just a few minutes left. Let's give it straight to Jesus. Why not? Let's have a bang. Oh, well, that was a waste, wasn't it? And that's it. That's the new feature, guys. Playable highlights. Unfortunately, I didn't do very well, but it's a... Oh, my God. That's Gabriel, isn't it? Oh, dearie me. Please, EA, can we get Arsenal back into the licensing thing you have? I know you have the license to use them as a team, but can we please get them back on board so we can have face scans? Because, my God, that looked nothing like Gabriel. I haven't even looked at Saliba or Ben White. Oh, we need to do that now. Let's have a look, shall we? Saliba, oh, my God. Now, that is a nose. Exciting prospect, though. That's good to see. There's Gabriel. I mean, it's not the worst, is it? Let's see. Where are you? Ben White. Oh, my God. What is the beard? Okay, who else is bad? Tomiyasu, it's the same as last year with his face. Elneny's got his real one. Smith Rowe, please. Oh, my God. Well, it's better than it has been. Smith Rowe has had one of the worst generic faces I've ever seen. I mean, I hovered over these guys earlier. I just didn't actually check. But yeah, please, EA, let's actually get the Arsenal players in the game. We've got some of the best youngsters in the world. Go and face scan them. Right, anyway, into the next game. It's against Athletic Bilbao. Should we try the highlights again and see if we get any real different highlights? Because it felt very similar to what I've played before. What I'm going to do is change up the team. We're going to go with Nketiah, Vieira, Ben White, Marquinhos, and let's throw in Holding as well. So just change up the team a little bit, play highlights, and maybe we'll get something out of it this time. More than a draw, anyway. Not that I really care about the money that we're going to get for this. You don't get much for these pre-season tournaments. But it's a slightly weaker squad. Hopefully we can do something. So there's going to be a counter-attack for Athletic Bilbao here. My midfield is nowhere to be seen. I'm just going to run back with Tomiyasu here down the right side. But they've got someone going through the middle here. I'm just going to block that run off a little bit. Okay, this hasn't worked. Abort. Mayday. Oh, I need to change some of the settings. I've got the stupid second marker appearing. It's so distracting. Oh, my God. Right then. We are 1-0 down again. Not ideal, to be honest, but do you know what? It happens. I'm feeling confident we'll get back in this. Martinelli deep in our own half, running forward here. Nketiah, mate, you need to make a run. Try and put it over the top. Go on, Nketiah. No. And just like that, your chance is gone. At least we're only 26 minutes in for our next highlight. Let's see if we can get something from this one. Who is that? It's Marquinhos. He's again, like, basically playing as a right back where Saka was in the last highlights that we did. I really want to try a shot here, but maybe I should have. It's going to take me a while to get used to this. The game feels a lot more different to FIFA 22 than I ever imagined. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my. We are so lucky not to be 2-0 down there. Crossing opportunity for Arsenal. It's Martinelli on the ball. Xhaka's in a good spot. Yes, Granit. Great first touch. Amazing. That is what you want to see from your captain. Right, another counter-attacking opportunity. Let's see if Nketiah can make a better run this time. Nope, he's just going to stand there for now. Poke him through. Yes, there we go. Please use that pace, Nketiah. Wow. No chance. Okay, so we've got a corner. Another opportunity to show off this brand new feature, guys. Look, you can aim your corners. Let's go ahead and just chip it into the box. It's a good ball for Zinchenko. And, well, I've already experienced that in the training I was doing. He can't win a header to save his life, so that one's gone. And it's going to be a solo run from Nketiah, I'm presuming. Looks like Marquinhos has put the ball through. Wait, what? Are you joking? Oh, I've missed anyway. How did... How is that a realistic chance? The referee was level with me. Why would the ref be there? I have no idea. We need to score, though. This is probably my last chance. Oh, for God's sake. This is actually really stressful. I don't think I like the playable highlights. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Oh, man. Okay, well, I need to do some more testing. But again, it didn't seem too different, you know, game by game. You're getting the same types of chances. But that solo run was just weird. Defenders nowhere to be seen. The referee was at the back line. I mean, what? Let's go ahead and do one more for luck. This time with the first team and attack only. The attacking scenarios only. Maybe this will be a little bit more fun. Not very good at defending, as you saw. Right, well, we simply have to win this one because we have 1 point from 2 games. If we lose this, we're definitely not progressing in this pre-season tournament. So we've got a counter-attack. Again, it's in my own half. I'm just going to run on the inside with Saka here. I mean, he's quick, but, I mean, I'm not really sure what I'm meant to do there. We're 1-0 down. Okay, so they have scored. I probably would have conceded it anyway. Jesus now. This is good. Lovely bit of play there with him and Xhaka. And it is an equaliser. Okay, so we've scored 1. Do you get replays? I've just realised. Have we seen a replay since I've done this playable highlights feature? No, you don't get a replay. Okay, well, we're into the second half. It's still 1-1. Looks like Ødegaard is going to have an opportunity to ping the ball over the top for Jesus to run onto, but he's stopped his run. Pretty much as soon as he made his run, he then stopped it. Still 1-1, about 10 minutes later. This time, is that Emil Smith-Rowe? It is. So the AI have made a sub for me. Oh, that should still be okay because I've got the possession back. That's what happened in the one where I headed out a corner and they scored still. It didn't count as me winning possession, I guess. Here is Saka into Xhaka. Over here to Jesus again. And it is 2-1. And we're turning it around. I have scored, 3 goals now in this Arsenal career mode. And all 3 have been from Jesus. I think that says quite a lot, doesn't it? He's going to be a hell of a player for us. So we've got a highlight here, which is just a free kick with my defender, Gabriel. Okay. Pass it short to Martinelli. What's your long shot like, mate? Go on. Yeah. Not very good. Into the 90th minute. Oh, never mind, guys. We drew. Never mind. They scored. You don't get to see why. You don't get to see how. You don't get to see who. Unlucky. So we failed to win in our pre-season tournament. Unbelievable. I think you should at least get some sort of replay of them scoring at the end. But all I could do was check who scored. It was Bebu or whatever his name is. Show me a replay, maybe. That'd be quite nice. Anyway, I guess we're out. Yep. Don't forget to use substitutions. Yep. Sorry about that. I mean, they did it for me, to be honest. So I guess that's it for the pre-season tournament. Now we just do training until the season begins because, well, there's no movement in the window. I've disabled it. So for now, it's just let's get to the Premier League season and start with our first win, hopefully. We are just a week away now from our first game of the season, and we've got the champion attacking scenarios. This training drill can be a bit of a tricky one because it punishes you if you don't actually finish the chance. You've got to score. I've tried my best to get a ball over the top there. It hasn't worked. Ødegaard into Nketiah. Oh, I've got timed finishing on. That's not good. I don't really use that. Ødegaard running through again. Guess I'll have to use it. See, look, I green timed it and I still missed. Oh, it's infuriating. I guess I'll just at least get a C or something like that here. Oh my God, I've hit the bar. It's just so harsh, this one. They should give you points for the attacking play as well, seeing as it's not, a goal-scoring one. It's attacking scenarios, you know? Oh, why am I hitting that with his right foot? I don't know. Well, that was a nice one. Much, much better. We've got over 2,000 points now. We should at least pass. It's just not going to be a A or whatever. Oh, hang on. We've still got 10 to go here. We're doing a bit better now. That's nice. Okay. I'm basically ignoring timed finishing. I'm just hitting it. And that seems to be working better than actually timing my shots. Look at that! I didn't even time it. And it's just gone flying in from Nketiah, who, by the way, seems very decent. Oh, rebound. Nice. Guys, we might actually be able to pass this with an A. That would be incredible. Ødegaard, look at him just run through. Oh, did you see that? Outside of the boot. That was a disgusting finish. Oh, okay, Saliba. Yep. Not going to run through Saliba so easily. Oh, that's not who I wanted to pass to at all. Give that to Nketiah. On his left foot. Nope, Holding's there. Oh, we're not going to get an A now. I'm trying. I really am. Is he onside? He is. I think we've done it. We are actually going to get an A. That's incredible. Offside. Damn you. 2 more attempts. Over on the left side. Nope. Okay. One last attempt. Here we go. Come on. Ødegaard. Over on the left side to Nketiah. Finish with a goal. Nope. Well, we get an A. And that is that one done. I think that might be one of the last. I feel like I've done every training drill that you can. So we should be good to go into our first game of the season very shortly. Yep, there's another 3 that I've already done. All A's. Who is our first game again? Newcastle? What? Why are we playing Newcastle? They haven't even got the real fixtures. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's kind of disappointing. I wanted to play Crystal Palace. I like to kind of see, I like to compare it and see how I've done compared to how he did in real life. Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to do the pre-match conference here. Let's see if these have been improved. Have there been any new kind of things added here? I mean, it's probably going to be difficult to tell because I never read them anyway. But what's the mood ahead of your first competitive game? I'm happy. I am, actually. I don't think we're missing anything too vital. I do think we need a midfielder and maybe another winger at some point. But for now, I'm quite happy. Qualify, I think, for the Champions League. What's going on here? Why are you sticking with Gabriel? What's he done wrong? Okay, maybe he had a bad performance in pre-season, but come on, it's pre-season. He'll play through it. He is my starting left centre-back. Like, of course I'm just going to play him through it. He's not even in a rut. What's going on there? Anyway, it is time to play Newcastle away from home. Gives me a chance to show you guys the kits, because the Arsenal kits this season are very nice. I do like them a lot. I think we're probably best play... Oh, this is going to be a difficult one, isn't it? We're going to have to go with the red. It's not really a clash, but yeah, the other kits weren't going to work there. This is the moment you've been waiting for, though, guys. The start of the FIFA 23 Arsenal career mode. We're seeing a couple of the new cutscene features before games. This is our first competitive game. As we did in real life, we started off with a win and a clean sheet. I would very much like to do that here at St. James's Park. We're playing in the rain, which is quite nice, actually. I like how the pitch looks when it's a wet surface as opposed to a dry surface. Ødegaard leading our team out. Oh, they've got Pope in goal, haven't they? Oh dear, that's going to be tricky. Saliba starts ahead of Ben White. And there's Alan Shearer with his classic celebration with his hand up. There's no doubt that Newcastle are going to be a very difficult team to play against. So whilst I'm feeling excited and somewhat confident, you just never know. You never know in a game like this. FIFA 23 begins here, and I need to change that stupid icon thing that pops up. Have I got the trainer enabled? Why is this enabled? Hide it. I don't want it. And let me just make sure everything else is good. Timed finishing. Off. We don't want that. Next player switch indicator. Off. Don't want that either. All right. That should be better. I really hope we don't lose our first game. I remember over the years, typically it's been a bit hit and miss with me with my first games of the new FIFA. I do take a bit of time to get used to it, so wouldn't surprise me if that's the case here as well, but I'm just going to take my time and try and grind out a win here. Just the most important thing for me is not to concede. Just keep a clean sheet. I've just realised how much of a high line we're playing. I should probably go into the tactics and make sure that I'm happy with all of that. I mean, there's just so much going on when you get the new game. It's the last thing you think about sometimes. Here's Jesus to Granit Xhaka to Martinelli. Oh, go on. No way. If that goes in, I might as well uninstall the game because I've already completed it. I've already hit my heights. There's no way I'm improving on that. What a goal that would have been for Martin Ødegaard. I've got to say, though, guys, the game does feel very nice. When you're playing the highlights, you don't actually really play the game, if you know what I mean. And now that I'm in my first proper match... Oh, God. Oh, Ramsdale, you absolute hero. But it feels good, guys. It's a nice feeling game. I'm playing on PC, and finally they've improved the PC version. We've got Hypermotion and all of the new technology and stuff, which is great. It feels really good. I'm enjoying this. It's a very smooth experience. I've got it on PS5 as well, so it would be good to compare them. But right now, I should probably focus on defending this corner, which is nicely done by Thomas Partey. Wow. Jesus. He just got floored, but Xhaka's won it back. And I've got Jesus through. Could this be our first goal? No. Dan Burn. I didn't know he had 99 pace, and he's 6'9" or whatever. Unbelievable defending from him. And Gabriel. Geez, this has been a little bit of a crazy period of the game. Saka again here. I'm going to switch the play over to Martinelli. Win the header, please. Thank you. It was meant to go ahead of him, really, but whatever. Here we go again. Ødegaard picking up the ball. Going to go for the finesse. Oh, my God, he's almost scored. Very close. We have a chance to use the new corner system again. Just going to chip it in with Martinelli. Go on. Oh. No. It's coming out to Xhaka. Now to Saka. I have to play it backwards again. Is he onside? Yeah, he is. Martinelli, first time. Do you know what? We're doing all right here. I feel like I'm settling in already with the game. Let's just whip this one instead. Oh! No, okay. Saliba. I wanted you on the end of the cross, not receiving the rebound. Xhaka on his right foot. Blocked by Trippier. They cannot get out of their own half at the moment. But maybe they will now. Yeah, I think the attack's over. We've got 10 minutes to play. We've got Tomiyasu over on the right side. Going to pick him out. Xhaka. Over to Partey. Hit it! Oh! Thomas Partey! That is our first real goal of this career mode. My first competitive goal. And it was an absolute rocket from Thomas Partey. The team celebrate together. It's a great start, guys. We've actually done very well against Newcastle here. The switch over to Tomiyasu really worked. We had loads of space. And that is a hammer. Pope, no chance. And it's right before the break as well. I don't think they're going to have much time at all, are they? Couldn't have been a better time to score, really. What I've learned so far about the team is pace really doesn't seem to matter. You know, I've got Tomiyasu with 74 and Zinchenko with 68. With 68. And it's not a problem at all. Saka on that right is incredible, but the most impressive player so far for me has been Ødegaard through the middle. Unbelievably good. And Partey, of course, with the goal. Yeah, I'm very happy. I know, obviously, my bench isn't the strongest ever, but I think I'm justifying closing the window, you know, and turning it off because we just didn't need to bring any players in from the start. We've got a very strong squad as it is. It's just I'm a couple of injuries away from a collapse, potentially. Go on, Martinelli. Go on. Wow, that was a really good chance. Well, no, it wasn't even a chance. He made it into something out of nothing. It was a great shot. Oh! And Jesus has almost scored from the corner. That was a huge save from Pope. Another corner comes in. And this time he collects it near post. Talking of pace, though, I've got Xhaka in midfield as well. He's got, what, 47 pace or whatever it is? Not a problem with him either. Oh, is that offside? Oh, dearie me. That is poor from Newcastle. They haven't done enough in this game. And by the way, I'm playing on Legendary and I haven't touched the sliders yet. Normally, I have to reduce the passing speed. It's too quick for me. It doesn't feel right. But so far, I don't think I need to do anything. If anything, I need to make it a little bit tougher, maybe, because, look, I'm not getting closed down as much as I would like. But, of course, it's just going to be something that I work on over the next few episodes. It's another shot coming in, saved by Pope. Close him down. Oh, my... I mean, that's just unfortunate for Nick Pope, isn't it? What can I say? Ødegaard deserves the goal, though. He has been quality in this match. But it's just a mistake from Pope. The shot comes in, fair enough. But what happened here? Because it was a good save, and he's just tried to pass it out. Smack it out. Get rid of it. Right, anyway, we're going to make a change now. I really want to get Vieira on the pitch. I want to try him out. So, do you know what? I'm going to take Xhaka off. I'm going to move Ødegaard kind of to the right side here. So he's a ram. And then Vieira can kind of play there. And then we'll just move Partey into the middle. So we're getting a bit of both of Ødegaard and Vieira behind the striker. I'm also going to bring in Ben White as a right back to give him a go. And yeah, Smith Rowe, why not? Martinelli's had a good game, but I just want to get a few subs on, make a few changes to the team and see how we get on. We're in. Smith Rowe already getting in behind on the left side. He's going to be a great player for us. Get it into the box for Jesus. Should be 3. It really should be 3-0 there. By the way, I've made 3 subs, haven't I? Have they included 5 subs? Let's just see if I can. Yes, I can. So I'm not going to do it yet, but clearly you can make 5 subs, but only 3 occasions of substitutions, just like in real life. Corner comes in. Saliba is there. Oh, no. Blocked. Oh, no. Wilson up against Ben White. Ah, he's played it backwards. He's scared. Newcastle have brought on the big Swede. Isaac is now up front. I do not want to let him have the ball, that's for sure. Here's Smith Rowe up against Shelvey. Passing it inside. Oh, that was not a very good pass. Oh, no. We've got 4 Newcastle players coming forwards. Go on, Gabriel. Oh, no. Here is Isaac. Got to be careful of him. Saliba, nicely done. The Rolls Royce of defenders. Here's Fabio Vieira now. I see him as a direct replacement for Ødegaard, by the way. As in if I'm making substitutions. But I just wanted them both on the pitch. I wouldn't normally put Vieira on the left side. I'd definitely have him where Ødegaard is. Zinchenko to Partey. To Ødegaard. This is good. Jesus! How is it not 3-0? Oh, it is. Fabio Vieira, just like in real life, has scored on his debut for Arsenal Football Club. He's well onside. And from that angle, that's a very tidy finish. We're going to bring on Nketiah now. And I'm also going to throw on Tierney. Confirmation that 5 subs can be made in FIFA 23. I was really worried they weren't going to put that in the game. That would have really upset me because I love the new subs rule. I love the fact that clubs can throw on 5 players because you get so many more of the young players getting minutes. Gives you a chance to really test out young players and stuff like that. But of course, it's just good to avoid injuries and things like that. We are now just waiting for the whistle. A 3-0 win in our first Premier League game against a very, very good side that are going to be fighting for the Premier League title within no time. They're going to have a big budget in this game, aren't they? They are the richest club in the world in real life. I'm hoping that EA have reflected that in the game. Oh, dear. Please, I want the clean sheet. Yes. What a game and what a way to end this first episode. FIFA 23 is finally here. I'm so excited to be doing a brand new career mode. This is the first time I've done an Arsenal career mode on PC, I think, for many years now, because I always get the game early on PS5. So, again, huge shout out to the EA network that have allowed me to get the game early on PC as well. And I'm so excited to be bringing you this content, guys. Make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you in episode 2 very soon.